Hi there, Scorpio. Here's a general look at your solar chart for November 2009, and may I say first of all happy birthday. And well, your sign, the Scorpion, that glyph in the horoscope, which looks like the letter M with an arrow on the end of it, that's actually a snake. Because the attributes, the characteristics of your sign are connected very much to snake energy, the death rebirth sign. You are known as this in traditional astrology, and there are times when the snake kind of goes into a static mode as it is, you know, getting rid of its old skin, and then it kind of slithers out in this nice bright shiny new colorful skin. But also you're a dual sign, and you don't see this so much. You are connected also to the eagle. So you are eagle snake. So you get this creature that is very much pinned to the ground, and is lethal. Because as with the scorpion, you have this lethal sting. And the idea behind that is that you are very passionate and defining and willful in what you do, and you are very much a gut-based thinker. You're very perceptive, and when you're known as being quite patient and tolerant, but when you do turn on somebody or something or make your mind up, it is absolute and final, and woe betide anybody that gets in the way of the Scorpio sting. So that's the connection there. But the eagle, the high-flying eagle that has this kind of eagle-eye view of everything, you've also got that within your personality. So you can go between the two, being very much this, in this rather narrow world of passion and really getting into something or somebody, and then actually, you know, having the, I suppose, the courage maybe even to just let it all go. So there's this kind of feeling of death rebirth, because you can just sweep it all aside and then just start all over again when you come into your kind of high-flying eagle side of your personality. You are connected to this time of the year as well, your sign, through Halloween, and also in the UK, the Guy Fawkes celebrations, because at Halloween, All Hallows Eve that is, which is actually today, you are, that time of the year is connected to ghoulies and ghosties and things that go bump in the night, and when the dead make their presence known. And also you Scorpions out there, or you high-flying eagles, you have connected probably with that psychic occult side of life. Whether you have pursued it or not is something else, but many of you will know what I'm talking about, that you are aware of other dimensions and other worlds. But again, you are this rather sort of secretive, low-key, introspective sign, and you feel things very, very, very deeply. Now then, having said all that about this month, well, November is a time when potentially you can be very successful if you work hard. You know, you really will want to make the most of your opportunities, and further your business schemes, your personal schemes, pursue a project, or in fact image is going to be important too for some of you. So presentation skills too. You may feel a bit scrutinized. You may feel like somebody is kind of looking over your shoulder, or it could be the other way it works. It could be that you're trying to come up to your own high standards on something, to reach some sort of a goal, to reach some sort of a culmination, because where Mars is at the moment is kind of a culmination point. I think if you've got any clash of personality with anybody, it could be with authority figures, bosses, you know, it could be that. Feuds can be settled, things can go your way much more easily from the 8th when Venus comes into your sign, because the goodwill of others, Scorpio, will be key to success. And compromises are going to be easier to reach. You could be able to thresh out deals and get a good bargain on something from the 8th. The potential is there for you to do that, because listen, Scorpio, if it doesn't feel right to you inside, even though that's the opportunity that's being suggested to you, it's better for you to follow instinctively, like the snake, that tuggy string to take you to something which is maybe pulling you from somewhere else. It could work like that for you this month, but maybe you will get an opportunity to further your aims and ambitions, and to, you know, climb the ladder of success. So now, as I say, after the 8th, Venus comes into your sign, just sprinkling a little bit of fairy dust over all your relationships. Great for romance, by the way. Just makes you come across as more appealing, more attractive, more persuasive, more plausible. That'll be your moment. That'll be the moment for starting from there, to promote, buy, sell, or basically sweet talk yourself up the ladder of success. That's from the 2nd week onwards. So the sun in your sign now, Scorpio, is giving you the chance to recharge your batteries through concentrating on more self-centered or self-pampering, why not, pursuits. And now Saturn has also moved to a more background area of your solar chart for the next 2 and a bit years. So after the ups and downs in your friendships and your group relationships, you've separated now the wheat from the chaff, hopefully. And now you're coming into this long period of finishing off things from the past, dropping some baggage, decluttering, clearing the decks, and moving on. Venus in your sign, very good news for teaming up with someone, working one-to-one with someone. You should feel much better in yourself, more outgoing, more sociable, work that energy, get a makeover, do some retail therapy, do something special to, you know, to really make your body feel better. Great time for making the right impression in the right quarters. And now when the sun moves on the 22nd, the focus is going to shift to your personal security, financial matters, and the steps that you can take to improve your situation. So you'll probably be weighing things up then and giving more thought to, you know, what you can do to maximize your potential, your earning power, whatever it is, or capitalize on assets, and generally improve things in your life, make things more comfortable for yourself now and in the future. Well, that's it for November. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.